The Justice Department has announced the launch of a new independent investigation over possible patterns of constitutional violations by the Chicago Police Department. This wide-ranging civil rights probe arrives after the release of police dash cam footage showing the shooting death of Laquan McDonald, a 17-year-old African-American male killed by a white veteran Chicago police officer. RT correspondent Manuel Rapalo has more on the DOJ's latest announcement.
Calls for a federal investigation over police misconduct have been growing since the release of a video showing Chicago police officer Jason Van Dyke shooting 17-year-old Laquan McDonald 16 times in October of last year. Now, the Department of Justice announced this week that a new wide-ranging civil rights investigation will be looking into patterns of abuse within the Chicago Police Department in search of any constitutional violations or violations of federal law. Now, Attorney General Loretta Lynch did not give a timeline of how long the investigation would last or how far back the DOJ will be looking at police records. But she did speak out about the importance of this being an independent investigation that gathers information from as many viewpoints as possible within the city of Chicago. Let's take a listen.
We will take information from all interested parties. We are particularly interested in hearing from community groups and community members. We are particularly interested in hearing from the rank-and-file police department. And obviously, we do have contact with City Hall as we do this investigation. But our investigation is independent. It is not tied to either the findings or the actions of other entities.
Okay, so we're talking about this investigation here, so let's discuss what they're going to be looking at, because the DOJ also outlined a few specific points. Among them, the use of deadly force by the Chicago Police Department, racial and ethnic disparities when that use of force turns deadly, and of course, accountability mechanisms, such as instances of officer-involved shootings and how those are being handled by the police department. Now, that last point is worth highlighting because Chicago Police Superintendent Gary McCarthy was actually fired from his job over criticisms of his handling of the Laquan McDonald shooting. That, coupled with reports of a possible police cover-up involving officers attempting to destroy surveillance footage of McDonald's death at the hands of another officer, is what sparked several nights of protest in Chicago just last month. Now, at a press conference earlier today, Attorney General Loretta Lynch added that a report will be made public at the end of this investigation, and depending on those findings, court-enforceable reforms for the police department in Chicago could be the outcome. Manuel Rapalo, RT, Washington.